we're live on YouTube.
Okay.
And there we are.
We're live on Facebook, I think.
It looks like we are.
All right.
Yep. So we are here. And I'm kind of pushed off here, but anyway, on YouTube. Anyway, well, welcome. So it's Darla and Dennise here at It's So Tempting.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
Right. So what are we're going to talk about? So Dennise has been kind of helping me gather the stuff so that we're ready to go.
All right. Well, we'll start with announcements. Yep.
Yeah.
So we've got the Sac County Quilt Affair going on tomorrow and Saturday up in Sac City, 9 to 4. Vendors and presenters and all kinds of fun stuff going on there. Then next week, the Des Moines Area Quilters Guild has their show September 25th through 27th from 9 to 5. And that's at the 4-H Exhibits Building down at the Iowa Fairgrounds.
Okay.
So
some fun things to do.
Yeah. And I went down to the Des Moines Quilters one last year, and it was a lot of fun. I went down by myself, just wandered around, enjoyed myself, bought some stuff.
Of course.
Yeah.
We always buy stuff.
Then this one's out a little ways, but the North Iowa Quilters Market up in Clear Lake is the Friday, November 7th and Saturday, November 8th from 10 to 5 on Friday and 10 to 4 on Saturday. And that's 13 different vendors. Here we go. Rainbows and Calico Things, Debbie's Quilt Shop, It's So Tempting, Humble Heart, Tilly's Quilt Shop, The Quilted Steeple, The Quilted Strawberry, River Valley Fabrics, Forest Mills Quilt Shop, Quilter's Garden, Clover Cottage, The Quilted Forest, and Creating So Much.
Okay, some of those are out of Minnesota.
Yep.
The Humble Heart, the Quilter's Garden, and Creating So Much. So new shops.
Yeah.
Good. You know, that's a great thing to do. You know, I like going to those multiple quilt vendor shows and stuff because you see all sorts of different things. And
because most quilt shops can't carry all of the fabric that there is, so that's why it's nice to go to some different ones and see.
That's right.
Things that we didn't buy or didn't know we should buy or.
Yeah. So It's So Tempting will be up there.
Yep.
So you'll have to check us out. Okay. Now we have classes coming up. We don't have a lot of classes. We have 2 classes that are coming up in this month. One is Terry's Machine Applique. Right now, there are only 2 people, I think, signed up.
Yep.
I know a third person talked about it, but she hasn't signed up. So if you're listening to this, please sign up. So we have that. If we don't have 3, then that class will be canceled. So.
Yeah. So if we don't have 3 people signed up by late Saturday, we'll probably pull the class.
Yep.
Unless Terry gets a hold of us and lets us know otherwise. But
right. So I have actually, I put out on Facebook, sign up for this. Learn how to applicate with using a machine. It's a new technique. And what are the hours on that?
Noon to 2.
So it's not a very long technique class.
Right. And then she does have another one of those in October, and it's 11 to 1, October 15th. So if next week doesn't work for you, there is another one in October.
Right. So the next class is next Thursday on the 25th. So that is Pat's. She's doing the Stellar Ombre. This is a longer day class. It goes from 10:30 to 3:30. And careful the pins.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to.
This is, get out of the way there. This is the Stellar Translucent. It's a foundation paper piecing class. And you will make this. And the neat part about this is she's using the ombres. If you can see, this is all one fabric here. This is all one fabric. And it's really cool. She's figured out how to use one fabric and get all of your different colors.
So instead of buying like 24 different fabrics, we bought 8, and you can get all the shades you need.
Yep.
For this, and that's turned out really awesome.
It's
I can't
beautiful. Wait. Yeah.
I can't wait.
So
that's next Thursday.
Next Thursday. So sign up for that class. And I'm going to fix that camera. That's bugging me.
Okay. Then also let's go with the rest of the classes. In October, we have 2 walking foot classes. That's better. October 7th at 12:30 and October 11th also at 12:30. So a Tuesday and a Saturday. That's walking foot 1. We didn't have anybody sign up for walking foot 2. If you're interested in that, let us know, and we'll see whether Pat's willing to do one of those in October. Yeah, or if not, we'll do it after the first of the year. Because
Pat's taking off November, December, and January.
Yep.
She is so far behind on her own quilting that she's going to take that time to catch up in her own space. So, and I see we do have some people there. Pat is there. Nobody's. Oh, Robin is on. It says hi on YouTube.
All right.
So
we must be live. They found us.
Yeah, there's a way. Let's expand the video. There.
Okay.
We're using a different computer, and Dennise isn't quite as up on this.
Yeah, I don't play with the computers when we do live. I let Steph run it, and Steph's not here, so we're winging it.
Yep. So, okay. Also, on the 25th, we are starting our sew and quilt row by row, our Christmas row by row. And we have kits put together, so you don't have to choose out all these different fabrics.
There is a whole bag. I don't remember how many fat quarters in there. There's several fat quarters. There's several yardages for all the pieces and parts that you're going to need. Miss Pat's got a list, and every week she'll tell you what you need to cut for each row. Row 1 is the ornaments. So this is just one of the 5 or 6, 5. 5 ornaments in the first row.
Yep. Isn't that cute? That is adorable. I don't think the background is in the kit. I think we have to select the back.
I think you are correct.
I think you have to pick out your own background because we weren't sure what people wanted.
We've got a couple different off-white cream to choose from. So.
So that starts next Thursday.
Yep.
So you want to do it. Now, talking about row by rows, we still have one kit for Spooky Lane. That was our fall one. And it's October, next month.
Yeah.
And when you got till the end of the month for Halloween. So Spooky Lane, we did that one last week. Unfortunately, Facebook only holds videos for 30 days. So you won't be able to find out Pat's tips and tricks for Spooky Lane.
It was a pretty easy pattern to do. I finally finished mine a week and a half ago.
It's in the window.
It's in the window if you want to come take a look at it. But yeah, here's the kit, and you will need background fabric for it as well. So we do have one kit left.
Yeah, and letting you know that one of the people that followed that last fall, she took hers to the state fair. I think it was state fair.
Yep, Iowa State Fair.
And she won an award. Do you remember? I don't remember. Anyway, she won a ribbon or award on it. So anyway, wanted to let you know about that. And if you drive by the shop and you can see what Spooky Lane looks like, it's in the window. Okay. Should we do new products?
Things? Sure.
Yeah.
We got a couple new things in this week. This is a cute little notebook. Uh-oh.
That sticky doesn't stick very well.
Different size Post-it notes. or Post-it style notes.
Let's get a little closer.
Pretty little flowers. Comes with a pretty gold ink pen. The back of it and the outside is just really pretty.
Mm-hmm. It is pretty.
So
we've already sold one.
Yeah, I came in. These came in on Tuesday, and I came in today and went, well, there's one missing. We sold one. Yay!
Yeah.
So the smaller Post-its would be good for marking your fabrics when you cut stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
Pieces, parts, rows, whatever. Use your little wonder clips. So that was one of the new things. The other one, I'm not going to take it out of the package, but it is a deluxe needle threader. So it is a tabletop if you're going to do any hand sewing. It will thread your hand sewing needles for you.
And the instructions are on the back.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
So that was one of our fun new things that came in this week.
Okay. Pat also, this last week did English paper piecing, which we showed you, and I took the class. It was really neat. But she's also done some others. Now, I know we showed this to you last week. This is, the grandmother's garden, isn't it? The pattern? Anyway, it's this is English paper pieced. And, I've seen them, with green, and Pat said this is the shop sample. She's going to do it again, but she's going to get green so that the path, and then you sew these all together, and you have a garden path. So it's a garden Pat. If you're on there, you can tell me the name of the of the garden.
Okay.
Because it's a flower. It's just beautiful. I think I need to look at my grandmother and my great grandmother made quilts for me, and I think one of them is this pattern.
Okay.
But I have to check.
And then we have this one. It's Moravian stars. This is a 3-dimensional, so make a cool Christmas ornament or decorations to hang. See that one? There we go. Moravian stars.
So yeah, and Pat is saying that there will be classes in October for Christmas English paper piecing projects.
Okay, so for this one, and then I didn't pull this one out of the bag. This is shimmering trees. So it's just little bitty trees, evergreen trees, Christmas trees. But you can make a little table runner with this kit.
And this Moravian stars is actually, Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, there's 3 different sizes in there.
And she was talking about, Pat's been putting it together, and it's just popping up, and it's 3-dimensional. So that is going to be really cool. So don't lose the little pieces that go with it. With the star, Moravian star, you actually have to leave the paper in there.
Yes.
So it gives it the structure to hold it tight. So, okay. It's Grandmother's Flower Garden is the first one.
Okay.
Thank you, Pat. Okay, so
the only other thing I've got to talk about is, since we're heading into fall and whatever, this pattern has been in the shop for quite a while. It's called Fall Foliage. And I bought it a while back, but I hadn't done anything with it. And it's hanging where I can see it when I work here. And the other day I'm like, all right, I'm going to buy the fabric to go with it. So this is the pattern. This is the cute little diamond template ruler that you need to make it. And I chose batiks and the ombre batik. So we have that one. There's 3 different shades of kind of an olive greeny there. I've got orange fire flame leaves. I have green. Those aren't going to let go of the green for the summer yet. And then we've got some crispy brown ones. And they're hexagon, but there's no Y seams. It goes together in rows, kind of like you do it on point.
Okay.
And then there's little triangles and triangles and triangles that help join those all together. So
So she's working on that quilt. And I think what we need to do is after our Christmas thing, so it'll be November late. But you need to demo how to use that tool
Okay, I can do that.
on the show.
I can do that. And along with this ruler, next July, we're going to do the Crimson Christmas. So we're going to do a Christmas in July. We talked about doing it this year, and there was other stuff going on, and I wasn't ready for it. So
we'll be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to encourage you. I mean, a lot of you are there on. Connie's asking, is there any update on the quilt retreat? There isn't at this moment.
No, we have the dates secured last weekend in February.
So it's the last weekend in February. I know I sent out some information, a quick thing about it. I don't know if I put the date on it on Facebook. I'll double check, and if I haven't got the date out there, I'll get the date out there too. We were talking prices, and what we're going to do. It will be here in Story City at the community center. That about as far as we've gotten.
Yeah, we've got the building reserved, but we haven't nailed down any of the nitty-gritty details yet.
We've talked about what meals we're going to make.
Yep.
So we will feed you one meal.
One meal Friday night, one meal Saturday night. You're welcome to bring all the snacks you want to share. We're trying to decide what we're going to do for a breakfast brunch kind of thing.
Oh, Robin will be at the retreat.
Awesome.
So do want to encourage everybody to start to migrate over to YouTube. That's where it will be. Unfortunately, I will be gone on October 9th. And it's under my name, it's under my channel on YouTube. I kind of goofed up there, but so solo, the row by row for October 9th will only be on Facebook, and I will try to figure out again how to get it from Facebook over to YouTube.
We're learning.
We're learning on this. I am a microbiologist. I am a gardener. I'm a quilter. I am not a computer person. But so do that, please. But I'm really going to encourage you, because I think the day will come when we will not be on Facebook. We will only be on YouTube.
Right.
So that we're trying to get over there. So, and when we send the announcement out about our shows, we put in there the link to the YouTube channel.
Yep.
And I noticed you couldn't click on the one that I got, but if you just copy that little part and put it in your
search. And I don't know if the one in the email reminder is clickable or not, but it's the @Darla Ewald, whatever the numbers are. 820?
Something like
that.
I never remember.
It's in the email. It's in the announcements.
Yep. So that's where you go. So really try to work to get over to the YouTube. I know that Pat and Robin have figured out how to do it. So it's not that hard. I know others have watched it later.
Okay.
So we're getting people over there. So
yeah, I watched it on YouTube Live last week because I was sewing that day. So I
yeah,
brought it up on the TV in my sewing room and watched it there.
Yeah. So, and as we're also going to ask you, as you look at our announcements on Facebook and everything, make sure that you like it. You can just put a little thumbs up, share it to your own Facebook page, whatever, because by doing that, it brings ours up. You'll see it more often and you won't miss them.
Yeah.
Bring it to the top.
Make it more visible to everybody out there. They've got funky algorithms that I'm not even going to try to understand. And yeah, we're just trying to get more people involved. So.
Yep. So try to probably, I would say, late October, we'll probably get more information out about the retreat.
Yep. Because
then the whole staff will be able to get together again and plan. As I said, we've been working on it, but we're kind of new to this. Connie, if you have any insights, because you ran several of the retreats I went to.
Okay.
Send them my way.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we don't have a lot more to talk about right now. Do stop into the shop, see us, and we just would love to see you. And don't forget about this.
Come get your kit and pattern, pick out your background fabric, because Pat will be here next Thursday to get us started.
She's going to be here almost all day Thursday.
She is.
Because she's doing the ombre
Stellar class.
stellar class, and then she's doing this.
Yep. So,
Okay. Well, we will see you next week
all right.
at 6:30. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.